Welcome back to another episode of Uploaded and Unfiltered, the podcast in which I, your host Jermaine, views another content creator in regards to their journey thus far. Tonight, as always, I have a special guest, and before I get him on the line and have this conversation, I'm going to read his bio so we can get a bit of information on him, and then we're going to have an awesome time. Meet BluSatire, the passionate leader of the Blu-A-Academy, a vibrant community built around connection, creativity, and fun. By day, he's a dedicated social worker, but 24/7, he's a dynamic content creator and variety streamer who brings people together through a shared love of Nintendo, RPGs, indie gems, retro classics, anime, food, and so much more. Whether he's streaming or building community, BluSatire is all about good vibes, good games, and unforgettable moments. And with that, I'd like to introduce my guest for the evening, BluSatire. Welcome to the podcast. How you doing tonight?
What's good, fam? Okay, now don't gas me up like that. You got me over here. I'm doing good after that. How you feeling?
Hey, I'm good. I'm glad and excited to get to have this conversation with you. And I don't remember who I told this, but I make all my guests write their bios because I want to see what they think about themselves. And like hearing it, I'm not going to brag. I'm going to brag a little bit, but hearing it from my voice and like putting some little oomph into it, like that shit just sounds good,
That sounds great,
Yo, I appreciate it. Well, welcome, man. I'm glad you're here. But I'm gonna start where I start with everybody. Actually, I got a twofer. I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but while you tell me your origin story and how you got started in content, I would love to know where the name BluSatire came from. And if you can tell that story, I appreciate it. If not, I get it.
Well, BluSatire, it's kind of funny because I had that name way before content creation. And it's because so I'm in a fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Yep.
And, they used to give us names and things like that. At the time, I was known for being a writer, but also like on social media, calling folks out, making fun of stuff, making fun of folks.
Yeah.
For doing dumb stuff.
Okay.
And so I would always just be silly or just be real sarcastic or like I'll mention, I didn't just subtweet. I'll mention you like, but didn't you do this? Or what about that? Like,
damn, all right.
So it was a BluSatire because like I'm gonna poke fun at stuff while trying to tell the truth type of thing. Yeah. So it was a lot to speak on it.
Gotcha.
That's kind of where the name came from.
That is dope. Also, shout out to the homie Bomber Tank.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. That's what I thought. Man, that's dope.
But it's world small.
Exactly. It is, man. Especially in content creation. You start hanging out in different circles. It's like, oh, you know so-and-so? Oh, shit. You know what? All right. That's crazy. Hey, all right. What's your origin story, Blue?
The origin story, that's funny. I know you talked to Cole before, so it really started around the time. So we was in GroupMe, and I know people probably don't even use GroupMe like that no more. I actually don't even open it no more.
Right.
But we was in this gamer GroupMe, and I just found Twitch like 2015 solely because or whenever Overwatch came out, because I wanted to watch Overwatch players get better at it. But the more I started playing games, I was looking into content creation, stuff like that. I was in the GroupMe with the homies like Colbert, some more people. I think even Be Nice than with it.
Damn, all right.
Like being out loud.
Damn.
And I was like, hey, y'all, if I stream, would y'all pull up? Because it started from me playing games in a PlayStation party with some folks, and they didn't know what it was. So they were like, what's that? I just share my screen, because back then when you share the screen, they automatically make you go to Twitch or go to YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
So low key, I started streaming before I started streaming.
Right?
And so it went from me like, oh, yeah, let me just share this gameplay so they can see what I'm playing. And then I was like, well, I'm sharing it. I might as well try to do something with it. So I hit up Cole in the GroupMe, or I just asked everybody, so hey, if I started streaming, y'all would I watch? Should I just do it? And they was like, yeah, bet.
Yeah.
Let me go get this computer real quick. And the wild part is I started streaming off of a 2012 MacBook I got from college in like 2019.
Ugh, I know that was horrible.
And I had to get that thing booted. So like to even use OBS or anything like that, because back then Mac didn't have OBS.
Exactly.
Or Streamlabs OBS.
So you were booted into Windows?
Yes. I ain't had no room on that thing, bro.
Damn.
I ain't had not 500, bro. My stream was bare minimum
Bro, you did it though.
Bare minimum.
That's what I'm talking about. How long were you in that situation for?
I want to try to remember because I want to say maybe until like December 2019 or maybe early 2020. So it was the first couple of months. August, September, October, November. Then I went ahead and went on that iBuyPower, bro, and got me a PC pre-built because I didn't know nothing about none of that. But I knew I wanted to be cool with it. I wanted to do more than what I was doing because
exactly.
I had a camera. I had my 32-inch TV as a monitor.
No, what? Hold on.
I had
How
a
did
monitor
you even?
Huh?
How did you do that?
That's what I'm like. That's where I played the game at. I played the game on a monitor.
Yeah.
And the MacBook had the OBS running, a Streamlabs OBS running, and I had my iPad for chat and stuff like that, as well as me as an extra view, because when you're trying to get that affiliate.
But yeah, for sure. You ain't
gonna pull myself up 2-3 times.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Rule 101.
So I just slowly started upgrade. I got a USB port to put into the MacBook so I can add more, like a microphone.
Yeah,
the headphone, bro. And this is base level. I had that Logitech C9 220.
I still got that. Yeah, that's 920. Yeah,
it's still over here. It ain't plugged up no more, but it's here.
I'm about to plug mine in and do something with it.
I had that and a random desk lamp, bro, from college.
And you made that shit work.
A HyperX mic. And I go back and look at my clips like, ugh.
Right?
Y'all listen to me? Because this sounds bad, bro. I hope I sound good right now the way.
No, you straight now. Like, everything is good.
Bro, I'm sitting here like, this what I sounded like, and y'all still kind of got me where I need to go as far as like, because I'm gonna tell you, it was me, Cole, and somebody that we won't name that ain't around no more.
Gotcha.
In the chat all the time.
I'm telling you, like, equipment does not matter if you got that sauce. Like, if people
you gotta
like
do what you can with what you got so you can get what you want and what you need.
Exactly. And like everybody goes through it. Like my first setup was garbage. I mean, it was a little better because I worked in IT and I can like cipher some parts from work.
Yeah.
But it was still not where I am today. It wasn't where I wanted to be. But like I was having fun, like putting pieces together, getting stuff to work, tweaking OBS. Like I don't like tweaking OBS now, don't get me wrong. But in the early days, I was like, let me see what I could do to like lighten the load on this thing. And man, I miss those days.
There was some good times.
I mean, not enough to go back. But
I'm not trying to go back. But
nah.
Nowadays, though, you're like, you kind of got to keep up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
You can't go back to that quality unless you just have to go back to it. But
exactly.
I mean, it's fine with because back then I don't think I had a stream. I don't remember Stream Deck being that big either.
No, they weren't. I remember wanting one so badly, and it was like the cost of it. Like I was nowhere near like thinking I should be having one of those. But I wanted one bad.
But like now, it's like that's almost an essential thing to have if you want to have an easy production. You can go around and click that mouse and do all that, but it's just so much easier to have your button set up.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's pretty much how my journey started. Just honestly, and I kind of forgot something. Like low key, I was first doing stuff on YouTube.
Really?
In 2017 because I had lost my job while I was in grad school.
Gotcha.
And it was like, man, Twitch was not the first thing I thought about. Like, let me be a YouTuber, which is funny because now I am a YouTuber.
Exactly. I was about to say, look how the times have turned.
But it's like, it was a different thing. I was trying, let me do the funny videos, the little skits, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I had, bought my little camera. I was like, let me do that. And then I stopped doing that for a while when I started back working. And then that's how I asked that question, should I stream? And that's how I got here.
That is dope. I like that. So now that we have like dived into your origin story, what's your current landscape looking like? What are you up to as far as content goes?
Hey, y'all know, you know my motto, man. You gonna get whatever I put on this stream.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, really, I'm trying to, and even just recently, like, I'm trying to figure out what more do I need to do to get to where I need to be. But I've been getting like opportunities and good things just by networking and being in these spaces, going to these conventions. But really right now, I'm in this year for sure. I said I was gonna have fun first. I'm gonna play what I want to play and see what it does. But also work hard on this YouTube as far as making quality content focus a little bit more on making shorts and things like that. Because now that I have YouTube partner and I'm fully monetized, I can I don't have to worry about, and I ain't got enough number. I need more people. I need these hours. I need to get this within 300. I got everything I need for that. Now it's time to attract more people to the YouTube in order to attract them to everything else. But honestly, it's just, I'm trying to just play games and have fun. Look, the sponsors, I've been blessed with getting a lot of games early.
Yes,
The
sir.
last couple of years, so I'm definitely trying to get better reviews because I want to be in that space where like they hit me up to get the game 2-3 weeks early to beat it and let everybody know.
Yes.
But really, I'm kind of in the same mind space of playing games, previewing stuff, throwing events. Like even right now, currently we're doing a Mouth Appreciation Week in collab with Coldberg.
Yeah.
Throwing like these events to get people together to celebrate them and maybe move people towards meeting somebody new and supporting communities. Things like Retro Appreciation Week. Me and Felix Wayne do some things like the Blue Win Week, celebrating the games of the year, letting people get together and express what they like, because really that's where I'm at right now, is trying to have fun in this space and navigate away from all that negativity and people being mad all the time and trying to make stuff fail. That's where I'm at as far as content, is having fun, growing, trying to figure out how I can get more opportunities so I can give more opportunities to other people as well.
Yeah. That's dope. And I was talking to Boss earlier, and like I could tell that, and Joshy actually, the group over at Mouth, like the community that has cultivated, like y'all got each other's back. Like it seems like a deep knit group, and like y'all have fun, and like the content that's coming out of that is ridiculous. People are flexing their story muscles and
you see it,
creativity. Oh my God.
That's been my favorite thing about it, is like seeing people come together to put their minds together. Because that's, I think, like even with Twitch wants its people to collab more. They push that collabing, and you see it full fledged within the Mouth community and just in the main academy, Blu-A-Academy, main roster, everybody around us, essentially meeting new people, getting people to act, voice act, learning how to edit. It's people I never, like, I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do that. And they're some of the best editors I know now.
That's what I'm talking about. Time to learn.
Better than me. Like, what
that's awesome.
I don't know how to edit.
Right?
You better than me.
That's crazy. Right? I just messed it up. Damn. That's amazing.
But yeah, it's good to see. And like, you know, when you've been around Twitch so long, you see what people go through, and, you know, making friends and having trust sometimes can be hard for folks. So we know how it is. Me personally, it's like, I'm a charger to the game person now. Like, it's been so much that's happened. And if you good people, I'm happy you're here. Please, like, keep being good. I want to be around you. I want to kick it with you. But if you bad folks, you gotta go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't dealing with it. It is what it is.
Exactly. Yes, that's been my motto for a few years. Like, I can't do the negativity, like not in the social space, not in my personal life. Like, I have squashed a lot of people out of my life, some family members, because I can't do it. Like, I don't see any benefit of me putting up with your bullshit.
Look, family, it ain't nothing to cut them off either. They like, I can love you from a distance. But sometimes it's just for your mental sake and your growth. Certain people you can't be around. That's how you acting different.
Exactly. You're like, this is not me acting normal. I feel like I'm in fight flight mode when I'm around you, so I'm not be around you.
That's the thing. That can't happen in content. That can absolutely happen in content creation.
Yes.
You can be mad at folks for a minute because of how they did you, or how they're doing it, how they're moving, or just finding out things about them. And that's something, unfortunately, that me and a lot of people around me have had to witness, and it's kind of changed how we move. But the goal is still to climb and bring as we climb, so we can climb together.
Exactly. It's funny you mentioned that. I'm not going to name any names, but like me and Boss and Chris, I don't know if you know about that situation, but like we've seen some shit together, and like, okay, and you've seen some shit with your crew, and like, because like we have that bridge of Boss, like it's almost like, for me, it was almost an automatic, okay, I know they ain't on no bullshit because Boss is rocking with them. And like, I love that shit.
Some people like, that's just how it is. Like, hey, I know they don't play around with that. So if he cool with him, he must be a good person. That's like,
exactly.
I will say sometimes though.
If they slip through,
They slip through the cracks sometimes. It be people you never know, bro. It'd be cool for 2-3
bro,
years. They
bro.
disappeared, and then everybody telling their secrets because
Yes.
that's one thing that really get to me. That really hurt. Like not knowing how people are doing behind closed doors, but because y'all are so close, or they think you so close to someone,
Right.
if they don't talk about it, they don't say anything. And that's another thing that definitely that I'm glad to get away from. Because like, look, I don't care who it is. It could be Cole. It could like if it could be me if I'm messing up.
Yep.
Let somebody know.
Exactly.
Tag me up.
Please.
Tag me up.
Quickness.
And we can't do it no more.
Like growing up, like finding, like even in life, for me, like I wasn't tight with a bunch of people growing up. I'm 40 something, 42. Like, right? Those connections, like the connections I have now, like I always bring up Boss because like I know that dude got my back and I got his. And like I don't even have to question it. Like that's like a family bond for me.
Boss
and
a real
like
one.
exactly. And like it was hard to find that shit growing up as an adult, like in that real world sense. So like finding a group of creatives that like think similar to how I think or move similarly how I move through the world was like fascinating to me. And it's encouraging to hear that it's just growing. Like the community is getting bigger, more awareness is getting through, and like people know how y'all rock. And I love it.
Gotta be that way, man.
Yeah, nowadays for sure.
Look, I'm still in that space though, trying to like I like meeting new people, but at the same time it's exhausted.
Bro, I'm on a high on the exhausted piece. Me?
Like I want it, but I don't. Like
Exactly.
I want to be cool with so many people. It's like,
yes.
but this ain't gonna work.
Yes.
Am I?
You know what?
On their nerves? You know, like,
Right.
I
Am I asking too much?
I want to kick it with y'all too, but at the same time, I want to body y'all because everybody ain't
Vice.
for everybody.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like, look, we might be cool. We might can break some stuff with it. It might be a vibe. It might
Exactly,
be a
bro.
cool
Like
friendship.
I've
I
been
ain't forcing
pushing myself like outside my comfort zone this year. Like I'm doing more collabs. Like I put together a repo stream last Saturday with some homies because I really want to play that game. Like I love it.
I've been hearing you talking about it. Been telling folks, trying to get folks to play it.
I'm trying to get Boss to play. He's like, nah. And I hear you on the nah train too.
I'm on the super nah. Like I ain't on super nah. It's like
I hear you though.
It's like a 75% chance that I'm gonna say
I'm gonna figure something out. But like just playing, like I love, like for me, when it's me just streaming, it's a vibe that I'm locked in. I'm talking about what I want to. There ain't nothing in my ear, and I'm locked in. But I started this whole streaming thing, like streaming with people, and I did miss that shit. And like the community that comes with that, the comedy that comes with that, like that shit's fun.
It really is. That's really one of the best things, in my opinion, about Twitch is when you can collab. Collabs be fun because you're getting that energy. You're seeing people have fun with other people.
Exactly.
I mean, I know early on when I started streaming, like I definitely used to have homies in the Discord with me because it was like, hey, come kick me. Like when it was only like 2-3 votes in the chat. Like,
yeah.
Hey, come keep me some company, dog. What we about to play? Let's play and smash. The collabs really are something that moves communities and moves people that they want to see you laugh and have fun. In hopes that they can do it too, or they just enjoy your presence and your friends bring some time. You gotta watch folks though, because there be some folks that be saying some stuff that's gonna get you packed up.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, that's essentially, I think those are some of the best streams. Like you definitely got to know how to hold your own, but
yes,
in this space, collaboration is how you grow. A lot of people don't want to admit that. I know, and it's one of those things you got to get off your comfort zone, and it's hard.
Yeah.
But collabs are how you grow, even if it's just being there or displaying. And you ain't got to be on the stream. You can be playing with them. Essentially, it's that networking piece of it. Like a lot of people don't like the word networking. But,
hey, get over it.
But honestly, that mean, or because it can't happen organically. Some people believe that can't happen, but you can be in a chat and like, dang, they cool. You just vibe and you play
for sure.
And that comes into place when you finally meet them at a convention or in person. It's like, dang, like family. And boom.
Exactly.
I just see it all the time. I see people all the time having fun with other folks, collabing. Like, and I know they met because of putting themselves out there or events. And like,
yeah.
So like, that's one thing. Folks be scared to collab, but that's one of those things you got to get uncomfortable. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable with. You got to
exactly.
You got to do it.
Bro, I was just talking to my oldest kid about she makes her own bookmarks and she sells
Mm.
these things. She's making money. And I was like, it's blowing my goddamn mind. But she doesn't want to market. She doesn't want to do any marketing. And there's a fair coming up that all you got to do, you get a booth, you
And
sit down,
chill.
people come up and chill.
Talk.
Like, right? She is like terrified. I'm like, listen,
I get it.
I promise you, like I know it seems scary because you don't want to talk to people, but I promise you, after that fear, you're gonna be. It was just that's it,
And you're
and
gonna
you're
be a
gonna get
natural.
into it, and it's gonna be natural. And she's finally like coming around to it because like for me, like that fear comes at any situation. Like there's always some fear if you've never done something or you're
That shit
nervous,
for
but
too much around here. You know that.
you know what I'm saying. My bad. Hey, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Next topic. You know what? Next
Yeah,
topic.
I agree though. It's always gonna be something there. Like you gotta
That's
in everything you do, even in streaming.
hell yeah.
Like I do hope that works out well because that's cool. Like, and even going to the fair, you're gonna meet different people and see different people. That just gonna open up things.
Exactly.
You never know who's gonna pull up to your booth. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I run this bookstore. You want to put some of these here? I got that book
Exactly.
coming out. Like,
Bro, that's what it's about. Just like be creative in a positive sense. Like think of all the cool shit that might happen. But yeah, she's coming around. So I'm
love it.
glad. Yes. All right, let's switch gears here. I'm interested to know, and you kind of dropped some gems already, but there's never enough. What is a lesson that you have learned because you started creating content?
Look, like this a lot, but I'm trying to figure out what's the best. Like
I mean, whatever you want to see, it's up to you, man. The floor is yours.
because one thing is they always tell you like do something that you love, like you're gonna work hard at it.
Mhm.
And I know I learned that I must really like streaming because I put so much into it
Yes.
and I'll be tired, but I'm not tired. Like
Mhm.
it's been a while since I felt even burnout. I might get discouraged every now and then, but I know that I like what I'm doing and I feel like I'm making some type of impact. But
Exactly.
I learned like if you really like it, you're gonna give it your all regardless of what you're getting back. And a lot of times with streaming, you're gonna work hard. That don't necessarily mean you're gonna get it all back or get
Mhm.
anything,
Yeah, that's true.
but you gotta have fun with it. I think having fun with things, I really learned that having fun and enjoying things in a positive way will go a long way for your mental. Like even with life, with music, conversations, a lot of negativity out there, but I think you attract more people that's gonna like what you like, or just even if they don't like it, you're gonna have more fun with the conversations and things like that when you focus on what you love to do. It's gonna make things easier, even when it feels hard, when it feels tiring, when you're working hard. I learned you're still gonna do what you need to do because you actually like it.
Right. Hell yeah. I've been on that mindset for a while now. Like it just all makes sense. Like the more that I like something, the more that I'm positive about something, the only more good shit comes from it.
Even if it ain't what you think it is, something coming
You
from
know?
it. Whether it's personal growth,
Exactly.
what's the word I'm looking for? Clarification, whatever
Yep.
that word is. Clarity.
Clarity.
There we
Yes.
go. Clarity. Like it's a journey, but
Hmm.
and also don't put nothing past nobody. I already learned that, but I learned that some more in content creation. Don't put nothing past nobody.
Ever.
Put nothing past nobody, bro.
Ever.
Like motto is, look, I give you the benefit of the doubt, but after that, it's on you. That's a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna distrust you because of what everybody else did in the past. But you got one shot.
Yes, sir.
Look, you good, but don't mess up
Mhm.
because this I can't no more. I'm gonna charge it to the game.
Nah.
Like, well, dang,
Yeah.
damn, hate to
I
see it
mean,
go.
like seeing it happen so much through life, like giving people multiple chances and seeing what they do with it, still fucking up. It's like, all right, man. One
What's the point?
shot. One shot.
That's how you get.
Yes, sir. That is hilarious. Words of advice. If you had to give a piece of advice to either somebody who started creating content or wants to do it, or maybe somebody that's like, yo, I'm done. I don't want to do this shit anymore. Who do you want to talk to? And what would you say to them?
For both. This if you're starting.
All right. Okay.
This if you're in here, you're feeling burnt out. What I learned, man, like the best thing you can do you gotta have fun with it. Do what you want to do. Yeah, everybody say you gotta play this certain game. You can't be niche. But whatever you do, have fun with it. If it's not fun and you're miserable with doing it, then why are you doing it? Because people are like, I just talk about this all the time. People they can feel your energy through that screen, regardless if you think they can or not.
Right.
And if you're worried about success, if you're worried about gaining audience, you can't be on the screen looking bored. You can't be on the screen looking mad. You can't be on the screen not giving your all or having fun. If you're miserable, ain't nobody want to sit in there with you.
Right?
Now, if you're transparent and honest, like that's not to say that if you're feeling bad, because a lot of people are different. Like me, sometimes I still stream because I might feel better with the community, but some folks like, you ain't feeling it, don't get on. But
Right.
some folks, if you're able to be transparent with how you're feeling and then channel that into using this space as something for you to be a getaway, go for it. Have fun.
Sure.
Make this your space. This is your space regardless of who's coming to it. So it's like somebody coming to your house.
Right.
You want to be comfortable in your home. You want to be able to enjoy being in your space. Whether you starting streaming or you already been streaming and you burnt out, have fun with it. Do what you want to do most of the time. Because you got to do what you got to do. Might be a game. You might see a game opportunity like, let me play this game so I can be seen.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you're going to go so much further when you have fun and enjoy what you're doing. And that's why my motto is you're going to get whatever I put on this stream.
Exactly. That is dope. And plus, like, especially with your stream, you're opening like people's eyes to games they probably would never seen before.
Right. I mean, that's what I think a lot of people, I think I seen some, I don't know if I saw a tweet or somebody talking about it on a timeline, or they were telling people, you shouldn't play niche games. You need to play what's popular.
Yeah.
Or I seen in the comments and like, nah, that's how you meet people that like what you like.
Exactly.
You're playing the stuff that's popular because everybody else is doing it. You might not even like it, but you over here playing Trails in the Sky, Trails of Azure, or Xenoblade, or a random game nobody know about. It's gonna be that day that 1, 2, 3 people was looking for somebody playing that game, and you just met somebody who's gonna be there because you played that.
Yeah.
Or you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you want to do. Have fun. Don't chase what everybody else is doing. Make your own lane. It might take a while to drive to your destination, but stay in your lane.
Yeah, and have fun doing it. Then it won't matter how long it takes.
Right. It's the journey. The journey is what you got to appreciate.
Exactly.
Because that's why all the fun stuff happens.
Yeah, right? Like all of the stories come from the journey.
The journey. Because once you get there, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're like, oh, all right.
Dang.
New journey time, baby.
No, you gotta take the time to appreciate everything you meet along the way on that journey.
Exactly. That's crazy. You mentioned finding people through indie games. Firewatch. There's not many people played Firewatch.
Man, Firewatch a classic.
Bro, that game was so good. And I met one of my closest homies through that game. He came through like, I'm gonna just say, I don't think that many black people played that game. And so I was worried of what.
Let's be real. A lot of black people don't play indie games except for now.
Okay, you're right.
Our Twitch community, like we're. I will say this: a couple years ago, maybe not.
Yeah,
but I think low key right now, I feel like a lot of black people are champions to indie games. The ones that I see around.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Maybe
with
not
that.
A couple days ago. The typical casual gamer that's not on Twitch, that's not in the know,
for sure.
Nobody know what that is, especially in the older days. But like now, recent years,
that has flipped.
Indie games have been doing their thing. I can't say black folks really have been championing behind indie games.
Yes.
I know so many.
It's been dope to watch because I'm like, I like Bastion. Like back in the, like I like Bastion a lot.
Right.
And like nobody was really talking about it. And like now I feel like Bastion's one of those games would go crazy in our community. Like just talking about all the hidden messages and the story. Oh my God, that game's so good. But yeah, I agree with you. That shit it's been awesome to see.
Because there are a lot of black devs making indie games.
You know,
a lot of people of color making video games, indie games, and they've been some of the best games that put our stories in them. You learn culture.
Yes,
I think that's why you see us. You see other cultures. You see other races like participating and showing love to indie games because they're seeing games.
That's true.
In their, that gives background to who they are. And it gives that feeling of back then when we discovered a game that we really connected with. Now we got people, we're making those games now.
Yes. And it's like, we can see us in it now. Like, that's oh my God.
We see us DEIs in now, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We WDEI. I got to go hit up some devs. You just sparked an idea in my head. I was like, oh shit. I'm about to, I already written it down. It's written down on this pad. We're good to go.
Got one for you.
Whoa.
Graham Legend. I don't know if you're Graham Legend. I cannot think of the game right now. But let me play one of his debut indie games. It has some good music, but he's always in the space. And I definitely think he would talk with you.
Hell yeah. All right, well, I'm going to have to get that info when we get out of here because I'm like, there's so many questions happening. All right, bet. Even better. Stalk him on Twitter or Blue Sky.
Blue Sky probably going to help people. He goes a lot.
Yeah, I can't do Twitter anymore. Like, I opened it yesterday and I was like, nah.
I'm only on it for the opportunities, bro.
That's what I was like, let me check my DMs. Didn't get it. All right, moving.
I say a little bit on there, but every time I open Twitter, I get mad.
Right? I'm like,
get out there.
Why?
Before I fight somebody.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much I was into Twitter when I first got into it. It's so much
took over.
Yeah, that is true. 100%.
Once they started letting you get paid to tweet, it ain't been the same because half the things they tweet, they don't believe it. They just rage baiting.
Exactly. Damn.
Being paid to tweet was the worst thing that ever happened to social media.
Exactly. And it isn't even helping that man. I think he's about to lose that thing.
Rent due. They're gonna say the most outlandish stuff. They don't even believe it.
Right?
I hate this game. This game trash. This game ass. The whole time they at the house playing their game, loving it.
Exactly. Getting all the trophies in that motherfucker.
I hate these DEIs. Whole time they DEI.
So, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. My hope in life is just like we all just collectively figure out how to ignore these motherfuckers so that...
look, I've been ignoring it. The little culture war that's been happening in gaming.
Please.
Look, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out. They just knew people was going to hate it. It was going to fail. It was going to be bad. And now they're moving the goalposts because it actually has some success.
Right?
That's why when South of Midnight come out,
I cannot wait. I hope
we need to be there full force supporting because that's the next game on their list to try to mess over. Because they couldn't do it with Assassin's Creed. But I don't care. We're going to have, like I said, we're going to have fun and enjoy the games we enjoy. You go be mad over there and not play video games. We're going to play games. We're going to listen to music. We're going to watch movies. We're going to watch TV. We're going to watch anime that we like while you over here whining on the internet. Bye.
Exactly. Bye.
Bye, man.
Blue, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for this conversation. It has been exciting for me because, I love talking about this stuff.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, no problem. Before we get out of here, I need you to brag about all of your different socials and where people can find your content at.
So, look, I'm on everything like Hot Sauce at BluSatire. My TikToks, you need little gaming clips or little video game stuff or music or things like that. BluSatire on TikTok, YouTube. I also make mashups of BluSatire music on YouTube as well. BluSatire on Twitch. And we here. Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. BluSatire. No E in the blue. And you can find me. Well, yeah, we out here. We doing work.
Hell yeah. And all of his links will be in the show notes of this episode. And as always, if you haven't shared the podcast with your creative friends, why have you not? Uploaded and unfiltered. I talked to a creator. We're going to be switching it up a little bit. I might do like 2 guests, like 2 episodes with a guest and then 2 episodes of just like knowledge, just stuff that's been on my mind as far as content creation and just like we've been talking about today, like being more positive and what that does to our mindset and all that fun stuff. So look out for that. It's going to be fun. Other than that, Blue, we bodied it. It's in there. We did it.
Hey, it was a good time. And I appreciate you for inviting your boy over. Talking yap. Look, you let me yap.
Anytime. Hey, well, I got an opportunity for you because I already told Boss I want to do this. So if you and Boss and Code want to come through, and Emphy too, or whoever you want down, you know what I'm saying?
I'm here for that.
Because I got Okay, I'm gonna end the podcast here. Y'all are just gonna end on that cliff note, but I gotta talk to this man a little bit after this. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening. And as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.